Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you one.
But a black Silverado, pushing the throttle on a killer model. Time to get the petrol, cause next stop at the metro. We in the city when Knicks play that b-ball, that's real gritty. With an attitude and shit. We strutting past the food truck, keeping it $1.50. That's me and SP in front of MSG, posted up like a big down on the block. We go hard like a point guard with the rock. It's KRT, as you can see, we be well represented. We on that Knicks ship, you can smell it, but please don't step in it. We up in the garden, Knicks about to open up a can of whoop ass. The burner cooking with gas, big cat in the alley digging through your team trash. It's the pregame show, we streaming live in a few. We steaming like a hot pot of brew, cause you know it's the game preview. We about to hit you with the recap and hear what's on tap. Guys in the starting fire on the injury report, key matchups and all of that. Let's go to all my fam up in the chat. We're interacting with your mans and them. It's the brand in front of the camera then, so picture that. Knicks Real Talk, keeping you up to speed, leading up the tip-off. Indeed, you know we getting this big shit off up in the law. It's the OG, older than Ananobi, who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low, we be on your Fire TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real talk. Hey, yo, what up, everybody? What's good? What's good? We here, man. Knicks Real Talk, the pregame show. Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks in Brooklyn again at the World Most Famous Arena again tonight in about another hour. So you can see down there, they can get this thing popping again tonight after coming off that 122 win the other night. So we're going to break all that stuff down, man. Before we go into all that, let me bring my partner in crime in the building. Shaw Powers, what's good, my brother?
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get a salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for coming in. We in here, man. Like I said, Knicks in Brooklyn at the World Most Famous, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Deron, what's good? Nostalgic, my man, what's popping? Coach Brian, what's good, everybody, man? Hope y'all having a great Sunday. Y'all ready to get in here, get it popping with us, man, and that's what we're going to do. We'll talk about the past game in a few minutes. But other than that, man, we got another game here, man. Knicks finally way to get back to 500 shot power. They 6-6 after coming off that crazy game the other night. A lot of bucket getting, no defense. But anyway, we take the W as we can get it. Jalen Brunson had a clutch shot the other game. He missed it, but he had one the other night. He knocked it down. So it was a lot of good things in that game, man. But other than that, shot power, that's just another, we're down to 7 games this season now. We done got 82 out 12 of them out the way. But it seems like it's starting to move in the direction where we think it's going to be going pretty fast. But I'm just happy that they won the game, man, and ready to come here and get in popping with another one, man. So I hope we get out here and do the thing tonight, man, and get another win, man. But other than that, it was a fun game. It was just buckets left and right there, man. We had a lot of guys stepped up for our team. And our big three on that for that night really did the damn thing. Now, obviously, Hawk gave us a good minute. But what's your feelings on that game you seen the other night, man? And what did you like and what did you didn't like?
Divine, I am too old to be watching the Knicks making my stomach hurt. Made me feel like my left arm starting to shake. I'm jumping around here, my back, my chest. These Knicks got to get it together, man. They gotta do something to. All right, we even talked about this in the background. They defense is a little sketchy right now, but it is to be determined because the Knicks is still a new team. And I mean, great win, big shot from Jalen Brunson. Know that he can hit a shot like that. He's a knockdown shooter that can hit big shots, and we got a whole bunch of those type of guys in our starting unit. With that being said, we also were down Cat last game, and we also was down Mikal Bridges. Aside from the Shamans and the Precious Achuas and the Mitchell Robinsons, so we are really playing some gritty style basketball, almost something similar to what we left off in last year with next man up mentality. I'm happy that they got the win. But boy, oh boy, these guys is giving me cardiac Knicks is for real, boy. I'm over. Man, I'm telling you. So,
yeah.
With that being said, man, I love watching the Knicks basketball. But that game right there, coming and let them guys come all the way back like that, and on the cusp of winning that game. Oh my goodness, boy, oh boy, I tell you.
Yeah. It was tough, man. Like I said, but give them credit for playing the way they played, hung in there, man. But yeah, this ain't the defense team we used to playing and everything like that. But hopefully we get it together pretty soon, man. And like I said, I think just whether we one correction, it wasn't McHale that's how as McBride. I think you said McHale, but ladies and gentlemen, it's McBride that's out, not McHale Bridges. But yeah, man, we just got to find a way to keep grinding, man. It's really about the grind. Shot power. It's just about you're not going to be able to win every game, but even the game you got an opportunity to win, you got to close it out. And indeed, they did. A great offense bucket at the end by Jalen Brunson, and a great defense stop by Mikal Bridges on Schroeder hitting going to. So overall, man, we're just one of those games where we didn't do too bad, but we didn't do too great neither, especially from the 3-point line. We got to get better at that when he shot 34% from out there. But other than that, they did what they had to do, which was squeak out a win, fight tooth and nail, no Cat, no McBride, and we try to get a W, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's what they did, man. So we just got to take it for what it is, and I'm happy with that, man. But before I go any further, let me shout out everybody in the chat. Coach was good, nostalgic. Jermaine Jr. was popping. Robert Harlem World in the building. Salute Knicks Live was good. Overhead, everybody. Salute everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Real talk. Brian, my man, salute to you as well. Darren, like I said. But we on to the next, man. It's a game tonight where hopefully we don't have to go through too much of what we went through the past game. We can learn from that. But we do got to really get back to our defense, man. And like I said, the games we win easy, our defense be on point. But the game we struggle in is when our defense is not playing well. We're giving up too many rebounds and points, et cetera, et cetera. And like I said, them guys, we just got to get more in tune with who we are as a Knicks team. I know we knew. I know we got players out. I get it. But, we still shouldn't be giving up no 120-something points, though. I mean, that's crazy, though. You know what I mean? So I think we got to find a way to get this thing popping. I think we will. And I think we come out and play real hard tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and we really go out there and try to get this second win in a row at home, and not let it be a nail biter like the past game. So we'll see how it goes, man. And but we had some guys do some good things. We'll talk about that in a sec. Did some good things. I love to see where Mikal responded, and Anobi responded. All of it, man. Jalen Brunson got in his bag, so they all were doing some good things, man. And we just hope they can continue tonight, Shot Powell, and try to eke out this W.
Yeah, Mikal, not Mikal, OG, man, he is a warrior, man. This guy beat Phineas down and made him get upset. And then he got up off the floor and he was ready to get it on. So I'm glad to see he got that in him. I mean, he looks kind of quiet, a little demure, but he gets a little boisterous when he gets upset. So I kind of like to see that part of him, every once in a blue moon, you know what I mean? And defense is the key, Divine. And we were out one of our defensive specialists last game in Deuce McBride. But still no, I mean, we have kept teams under 100 points, but when we lose, we give up 120 some points. And that sometimes to me is a little unacceptable. Not so much now. Like I said, this is a new team. They're still trying to put it together. But the goal for the season for me is to see the Knicks keep teams 25 and under in the quarter.
Yeah,
and I mean that's kind of because I think the Knicks, once they get fully evolved, I think they're not going to give them more than 107 points a game, and I think their offense can easily turn it up to 117 points a game.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, hold on, Haka Purdy thoughts, Coach, because I'm definitely gonna get back to him in the show in a few, man. So just hold your thoughts on Haka Purdy. He definitely gonna be one of the topics in the show in a few, man. We just get through the itinerary and all that stuff. And then we really talk about the Hawk thing because he did play some good minutes. And I think Stephen Bondi was saying that he don't see Tibbs making that move yet. But it was good to see what he did out there, man. I really think that cat. I think he got more of an offensive bag than I think a lot of people might give him credit for, but I like his movement though. He moved like Julius Randle when it comes to his power and his speed. He definitely had a type of Julius Randle game. I don't know about his offense bag, but as far as his power And and I think he's a little bit more athletic for jumping wide. But Hawk goes strong though, so that's a good look for him, man. But I'm definitely gonna get into that, man, in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to lose sight of that, man. Because Hawk Purdy, he shows, and Sims, listen, Tibbs likes the way he do on defense from a rebounder standpoint. Sims, so you got to give him his flowers. He do play some solid and base defense over there down in the paint. But Hawk Purdy he has energy. I think he's one thing he played more than Sims. I think his tenacity, because Sims is so mellow. He's a mellow dude. But this dude played with tenacity though, man. And his energy, and when he threw that dunk down, you seen his expression. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you want to see in the Garden. Get the crowd hype, had that tenacity and that energy, and he showed that passion the other night. So good for him, man. Hopefully he continue to make Tibbs a believer. Make Tibbs a believer, and make Tibbs, like I said earlier, make Tibbs have to play him. And I think he will. So we'll see how it goes like that. But real quick, excuse me. Look at let me put that up there. We look at the score, the recap from the past game, the scores and everything. We move on, man. And real talk, because like I said, the Knicks did some good things. They didn't do some good things. So we just got to make sure we don't. Some of the things they didn't do good, we don't want it to occur tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, if you look at it right there from the box score from the past night, when we get back at it. If you look at the Knicks box score, ladies and gentlemen, from a team perspective, Mikal Bridges. He had a good game, 41 minutes, 9 for 17 shot, 4 for 7 from downtown, 5 rebounds, 4 steals, 1 block. He was a +7, 22 points. Anunoby, 39 minutes, 10 for 17, 1 for 4 from the downtown, 4 for 5 from the charity stripe, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. He was a +10, 25 points. Jericho Sims had 18 minutes, 2 for 3. He had 7 rebounds in 18 minutes, though. You got to give him credit for that.
Sure did.
And that little bit of spare time, he was grabbing on board. He was a +6. But his defense was there for his position. He was playing pretty good that game. Jalen Brunson had 34 minutes, 12 for 20 from the field goal area, 3 for 8 from downtown. Overall foul text, 2 for 12. He was a -1 though, but he had 7 assists. So that guy had a lot to do with the defense over there, I was assuming. Josh Hart, +2, 14 points, 40 minutes. He shot 3 for 7, 2 for 5, 6 for 6 from the charity stripe, 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 1 away from a triple-double. 2 steals. He played a good game at +7. Hawk Purdy, 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Hawk had 30 minutes, 3 for 5. He missed 1 charity stripe shot, 1 for 2. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 blocks. He was a -7, but that's going to happen with him. But I think his defense, from a one-on-one standpoint, he just got to keep at it. But I liked his energy, his minutes, man. So a campaign had a pretty decent game. 19 minutes, 4 for 10, 2 for 6 from downtown, 3 rebounds, and he was a -5, but he had 10-point shot power. But I don't think that was the problem for us. The problem was on this side of the ball. Cam Thomas went crazy. That's why Jalen Brunson was in the minus. He was in the minus too, but he had 43. Cam Johnson has 17, and Schroeder has 14, and Dorian Smith had 15. For us, the Knicks did good. Only shot 43 from the field goal. Every of them guys only had 40. They shot well from downtown, but we only shot 34 from downtown. But we did well on the other 2 areas, 53% and 82%. So, like I said, it's not in New York, ladies and gentlemen. It's not so much really the defense to me. We just got to get back out of Sharp Howard and get back at our defense tenacity, man. I can't say that enough every time we come on. So, until we get there, man, we just had to keep on riding on what we got and hope these guys get in the sync when everybody get healthy. But other than that, we won the game, and that's the bottom line. So we got us back to 500, man. What was your looks, and what did you see in that game that you really wasn't too impressed with, and what you was impressed with that night?
I was very impressed with Mikal Bridges. He filled up the stat sheet again. Everybody keeps talking about, oh, we gave up all this stuff and all. He's slowly progressing. I think last game was 21 points. Game before that, I think, was 19, 21. This one was 24, 25 points and 3 blocks, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, a couple of assists, and a partridge in the pear tree. You know what I mean? So that's one of my great looks for it. And the downside is health. That's the downside. We didn't have Deuce McBride, and we didn't have Cat. And I mean, could have made it a little easier game. You know what I mean? If we'd took their heart out of the game a little earlier. And I mean that's the downside to it. You know, defense, Knicks have kept teams under 100 points. So it's not always the defense. I guess it's when they play the defense for me. And I mean, they have kept I think 6 teams under 100 points so far this year. And I mean, and and some of the losses it's been over 100 points. So that's the downside. When we lose in a certain category, that's where we break up. If we miss free throws or if we get out rebounded. So with that being said, that's my plus and my minus from the last game. Mikal Bridges looked great to me. Oh, not to understate Jericho Sims. Even in 18 minutes, he had 7-8 rebounds, and I mean that's major. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. He he's definitely rebounding the basketball, and and somebody finally seen him over the top, like I always say. Jericho Sims has been playing some good defense on the rebound side of the basketball, man. He's definitely clocking up that paint and everything like that. But that was, for me from the past game, my plus is always going to be that we won the game first of all. But definitely Haka Purdy getting some good shine because we needed the next man up thing, and I think that's what's true about our team. There's always the next man up mentality. If somebody go down, you step in and you do what you do. And I think Haka Purdy did that real well for the backup center, and then wind up being the rest of the game pretty much playing at the center spot. So he definitely did a good job to me overall, ladies and gentlemen, with his energy, his blocking shots and things of that nature, man. So kudos to him. And I think Mikal Bridges, like you said, 22 points, rebound the ball real well, playing good defense, had a key block at the end of the game on shoulder to make sure that thing don't go in to win that game. So I think the Jalen Brunson turnaround for me in that game was huge. 37 points, hit the clutch 3-point shot right in front of their bench bucket too. I mean, compared to the one he missed the other game on the baseline, good bounce back for him, and that was really impressive to see. And like I said, can't say enough for OG Anunoby. That cat go out there play hard every night, man. And he always disrupted some way somehow. So overall, we won the game. But then with some of my, like I said, my positive, the negative, which is like I said, we got to find a way to get our defense going on, man, and lock these cats down when you come in the door. But other than that, it was a good game overall. So I take the win, ladies and gentlemen. And we do have the Washington Wizards tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. For all who know, I think Coach asked the press, Coach, we got the Washington Wizards tomorrow at the arena, so we should be all right. Hopefully, we can go in there, and that's why I'm hoping Cat sit today, Shy Powers, and then don't play Cat today and just let him play tomorrow. You know what I mean? We really don't need that guy right now against these guys. You know what I mean? So I think we can get by without that. Let's let Mikal get his bag more and all that, and OG getting his bag. So it was good though, man. But I just go to show you how talented of a team he is when you lose a guy like my man. Then you bring my man in, and he definitely does what he do. So that was a good look for us tomorrow. But tonight, different story, same team, different day. I'm quite sure they're gonna go around there and make some adjustments. Their coach is pretty good too. Let me hit him out there. The coach is pretty good. They got down there. He got them guys playing tough. They believe in their grittiness, man. And they want to show that in the past day. So got to give the coach credit. He called some unbelievable timeouts. I mean challenges. I meant to say he called some challenges that I'm like, okay, this man he ain't got no problem doing whatever he do. He got 2 key call challenges in athlete. The one on Anunoby, I never thought he would call that. He didn't got the ball back. So he did a couple.
I don't even know he got that one back, but whatever.
Yeah. But they seen something that I guess we didn't see and the rest didn't see because at the end of the day, the rest believed in what he seen. You know what I mean? So and the people up there and a film, a recap booth, whatever. So they gave it to him. So and kudos to the guys who do videos for them because they damn sure got him. So, but other than that, man, tonight I think it's going to be a different story. I think we go a little bit hard on the defense side of the ball. And I think we're going to aim to go out there and really make a defense, make our further pro. Because I think them guys, the Knicks kind of like, these guys coming in here trying to do the damn thing, like come in the house and try to punk somebody or something. You know what I mean? And I just don't think that they don't want that to happen. So tonight I do think the Knicks come out, ladies and gentlemen, tonight with a different mindset out the door. And try to get to these guys early because they was giving up mad. They gave up 19 points to my man in the first quarter, whatever. So Cam Thomas is a bucket like we knew that was, but we got to get this thing locked down. I think we will, man. So what you looking for in the game tonight, man, that we didn't do in the past game that you want to see tonight for sure?
I guess a little bit more steadfast defense on their shooters. Shut them down early. You know what I mean? Give them a little bit more. The best thing about playing this back to back to this team that we did when we seen what we had advantages on and what the disadvantages was, and they stayed home. It wasn't like they had far to go. It's only across the water. I mean, from Manhattan to Brooklyn. So, and they playing in Brooklyn tonight, right? Correct?
No, they're home. We home. We at home.
They playing back to back at home again. Oh snap!
We at home. We at a home. We got a home. We at a home. What you call a home stand right now? Excuse me.
Yeah. So that's what's up then. So let's they didn't have to do nothing. They stayed, right in their environment, and could get a little longer rest, come in a little later, and talk about what happened yesterday. So I think this will be a different style of game that they'll play. I think they'll play more up front on some of these on Cam and the rest of the guys, because that's the only person that really affected us. I mean, he scored big time every time he plays the Knicks. I can remember when he every time I remember him playing the Knicks, he's playing big basketball against the Knicks. But with that to say, we shut him down, and we shut him down, and the rest of the team will follow.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, I'm looking for a totally different outcome tonight. Danny, you asked me earlier about Cat. It's a game time decision with Cat, ladies and gentlemen. I had him at a game time decision. I didn't even put him on my injury list and everything like that. But most likely, he probably won't play. I'm going to guesstimate, because they got him on the NBA report at the game time decision as well on everybody else's thing. So we'll see how it goes. But we don't need him. I mean, we just need to go in there and do what we do and win the game, man. But I'm glad they rested him, man, because like I said, when you get a contusion like that, because Zach LaVine ran right into that knee. I mean, that was knee on knee type thing, man. So I can imagine how the pain that shit felt, but he was able to grind it out the rest of the game. But it made sense to sit him down right now and just let him heal. You know what I mean? This is the beginning of the season. We only 12 games in. We got 70 more to go. So hopefully that we move, we get him later on and everything like that. But right now, just don't worry about it. Don't put him in there because you think we need him. We got a strong enough team to win without him right now, this early. So, and I think that's what's gonna do, man. I think we're gonna get this Cat healthy. I think he might be back tomorrow. If he play today, that's fine too. But if I was the Knicks shot power, I sit him down till tomorrow. You know what I mean? And wait, don't let him do that, man. And then we'll see how it goes. But for that, man, we got if the guy, I don't know if Deuce and Brian gonna play tonight. We get into that in a few seconds. We break down all that stuff. But whoever's out there tonight, shot power, we just gotta come a little bit harder tonight. A little bit harder, a little more stingy on the defense. And really get aggressive, because these guys got a good team. They do. They got guys who can light it up out there. And like I said, as long as you got a Cam Thomas who can get buckets every now and then when he wants to, you're always going to be able to be in the game if you can't stop him. Because, he was literally keeping them in that game, for a while. And so, I think Jalen Brunson had to really, really get on him tonight. Maybe throw some different defenses at him tonight and double team him like they do Jalen Brunson. Double team him somewhere, make somebody else beat you if that's the case. And normally Tibbs is good at that. Taking out their best player, but he just was a bucket the other night. So tonight, I'm expecting a different outcome tonight, Shab. I don't think they're going to go in there and be that uber offensively against us, man. I think we got to shut that shit down tonight. So I think you will see a different defense outcome for sure.
Yeah, you give Tom Thibodeau a little chance to pick at things and come up with schemes on certain things, and I think he will succeed. So I think playing this team tonight, knowing that how much of a big lead that we had on top of them, by letting them back into the game, I think Tom Thibodeau kind of hopefully nullify that a little bit tonight. Put a little bit different defenses on certain players tonight, and instead of going under the screen, going over the screen and contesting everything at the 3-point line.
Yep. Hey, Keyshawn, I'm glad you put that up in there. Hey, Keyshawn, when OG was on the other night, I think OG made it more tougher on him when OG was on him. You know what I mean? And that's what's so crazy about having guys like OG, Keyshawn, or Bridges. Them cats can go out there and play them shorter guys in stature, a little faster, because they got that wingspan and they good defenders. So I think they're gonna have to do that. Or Shop Pop put Josh Hart on them. And the reason why I say that, because I think we need OG and not extend themselves too much on the defense. When they need their offense bag tonight, if Cat Towns not playing. But I don't think they need to go out there and make it hard on them. But I do like putting OG on them or Mikal, but even Josh Hart. And that way you free up Jalen Brunson and from burning his energy, because we need him to go do what he do. Yeah, Darren, that was Julius Randle had a good game today, man. 35 man, the game winner. Yeah, he knocked that down, man. It's a real talk. I'm good for Jude, man. I'm glad he out there doing what he do, man. That good stuff. But I think tonight, we just go get it, man. We go hard for 48 minutes. And let's see what he do with Hawk in them, man. I don't know how many minutes Hawk can get tonight. Tibbs, if Carl Anthony Towns don't play, then Hawk can get the minutes again. But what's tough about that, because if Hawk have a couple of more good game shot power, and we're gonna get into that once we get back, I think Tibbs gonna have to do something. But right now, as a look, I do think that that's my man's guy, though, Sims. You know what I mean? Sims is playing some good ass defensive rebounding. He is. You know what I mean? I can't take that from him. But man, the energy that my man bringing with that's what it do, man. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the what's on tap and itinerary. We get back at it in a few minutes. It's Knicks Real Talk, Divine, the chat, Knicks, Brooklyn Nets at the world most famous arena, about another half hour, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll get into it. We'll be right back. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yo, so ladies and gentlemen, that, like I said, that's what's on tap right there, man. The injury report and all that good stuff. Sam, usual suspects out there, but I do think Wofford will play tonight. And I think Dorian will still be there. So them guys and Ben Simmons, they'll be playing tonight. So you don't worry about that unquestionable stuff. They will be in the game tonight. On the next side of the ball, I seen game time decision for McBride and Cat shot power. So that's pretty much where it goes with the New York Knicks. And I think the matchup stay the same and everything like that. So we know for me, we just got to go in there and get these guys a business tonight, man. Try to give them. I want to see them really, really go harder than they did the other night. That's all I really want to see. They go out there and go hard and on the deeper side of the ball, they can not make the game so hard for them. Because anytime you keep a team like that in the mix and with a chance to win with the guys they have, they got a chance to beat you. And I think we made a little bit of mental errors the other night, and I think we got to correct that. But let me tell you something I don't like. What good for the goose is good for the gander, as they say. Why are Knicks not getting the calls that the other teams was getting against us? That is crazy. I'm like, I normally don't even sweat the referee stuff, but it's starting to become a little nauseating when these cats not giving the Knicks the call that they deserve to have. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know if Tibbs, because he howls so much, I was like, maybe Tibbs need to be a little soft at the ref. Tibbs he be going hard. Tibbs, he probably punking them dudes, you know what I mean? So Tibbs go hard. So they probably be like, man, this dude talking shit to me or raising the voice at me. I ain't gonna look out for his team. I don't know. I'm just tripping right now, but I don't know, man. We just got to find a way. The refs is not helping us none under there, man. Real talk, man. And like Tibbs said, he said, I don't care if you call the game tight or loose, but call the game, for both sides.
Yeah. Fact.
And I think that was something that I really know, man, because, man, listen, them cats be getting hit, and some of them calls us was ridiculous. But you know what? It's really, we live to fight another day. I'm not going to sweat that, but I just wanted to make that point because it's not fair. You know what I mean? And we got to go ahead and just let these refs know, man. You got to call this thing fair. You know what I mean? And I think that all he said underdog betting has Towns playing. I hope so, man. I'm good either way, Fabian. If he play, that's cool too. You know what I mean? I love seeing Cat get out there and do the damn thing, man. But he probably just needed a bit of ice on a knee and probably needed to rest a little bit. And that's probably what it was and the reason why he didn't play the other night. But if you can go, man, let's go. You know what I mean? You know, these cats are superior athletes, man. They well conditioned and everything like that. But like I said, you might have a little nick and bruise. That don't mean you injured. So he might just had a little nick. I don't think he's injured. Hopefully, and he can get out there tonight, and you know, and perform for the Knicks to try to get this game, man. Because right now, we win tonight and we win tomorrow. Then that's a good look. We'd be 2 games over 500, you know, and we shredding water, like me and Shaw was saying. We need to just tread water until we get healthy. You know what I mean? So we can win these next 2 games because we go on a road trip and pretty soon they're gonna be pretty critical next week or the week after.
That one's rough.
That's a rough one there. So
I'm
hoping
rough one.
Yeah, I'm hoping Precious Tua could be back by then. Or somebody, at least another body. But
beginning of December. Yeah, that one's rough. We play. You know, one thing I could say, I mean, maybe it's just me. I mean, it ain't just me. If you look at all the teams that we play, aside from Detroit, we've been playing teams that was in the playoffs. Every team, almost every team. I mean, maybe Brooklyn was in the playoffs, and weren't they in the play-in last year? They wasn't in the play-in last year, were they?
No,
I don't think so. All right, so maybe Brooklyn too. But overall, the Miamis, the Cavs, the every team that we played has been pretty much a playoff team from last year. And when we go on this West Coast trip in the beginning of December, there's some West Coast teams that's going to be in the playoffs. So we gotta, I think, like you said, Devon, I think Precious will be back hopefully right around Thanksgiving, if not right after Thanksgiving. So before we go on that West Coast swing of, I think we got 4 or 5 teams out there that we play that are just brutal teams. So I think Precious will be back by then. By mid-December, hopefully we'll hear some word about what Shamuth, if he has to take this operation, if he does have to take the operation, if he's back ready to get back traveling with the team and playing scrimmage games and stuff like that. So, you know, those are things that we have to look out for and stuff like that. And, you know, I've seen some things about Mitch that he's doing well, and, you know, he's working hard and he's trying to come back. So hopefully, you know, end of December after Christmas, maybe right before the New Year, we might see a signing of Mitch sitting on the bench or something like that, and or traveling with the team. So it's looking forward. The main thing right now, like you say, tread some water.
Yeah.
I mean, because we still have 70 games. We still have 70 games left, and I believe that this team can go on a 1-17 winning streak. So we just got to stay even right now. Try to stay on the positive side, other than the negative side, and I think we'll be fine. We go up 1 or 2 games, and then once we start getting Precious back, then we know what we're going to do. If we're going to keep Matt Ryan or if he's going to get traded, see how Precious playing, and Mitch Robinson, all these other things that, you know, could really fulfill what we're looking for and stuff like that. That's all I'm waiting to see. That's basically the bottom line for me.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat, man. If I didn't shut you out early because you wasn't in, for all those who came in, appreciate y'all coming in. East Coast, East Blue, you already know. Cash out, everybody, man. Salute to all you guys, man. On Dias, what's good, my man? Salute to you and everybody. AP, the whole crew. Y'all know how we do, man. Y'all do be one
subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk.
Yeah, man. Hit that like, subscribe for your brothers, man. But yeah, man, Shaw Powers, you know, real quick. You know, you look at these guys, the last so many games, look at the stat chasing thing right quick. We 6-6. We still 4th in the Eastern Conference standard. In standards right now. We 3-2 at home. We 3rd in offense rating, but we took a step back again. 1 more point down in our defense rating, but we took a point back in the net rating. But, you know, I still think this doesn't change to me, man. I think, you know, we still should be able to go out here and beat these guys from these statistics alone, you know what I mean? But we definitely got to show up that defense rating to get to where we got to go. And I think we need to go as a team to be the top contenders in there. One of the top contenders. We got to show up this side of the ball right here, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot be a 21 net defense rating on a Tom Thibodeau team. So I think that's really much reason why the Knicks, different for the Knicks being 10-2 or 8-4 opposed to 6-6. Because of that right there. You know what I mean? A couple of defense games here and there that we won't be 6-6. We probably have a better record than that. But that's okay. You know, we'll live to fight another day, and we will keep it going, man. But we definitely got to go out there and work on that side of the ball, because I think it's important that we go out there and make our defense presence felt in this situation, man, because we are that good of a defense team when we need to be. And like you said, it's a new team, so I get it. Let's get it popping, man. We gotta find a way to get back to our identity. And our identity is being gritty, hard, and everything like that. And I think we will. It takes time and everything, but like, you know what? So far, so good. I'm good right now. And we'll see how it goes. But for me tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we just gotta go down here and keep playing the offense ball that we playing. We doing well on the offense side of the ball, but try to go in there and be a little bit more gritty tonight and more focused. And maybe we can have a better game. I don't think we should be taking it all the way to 122 points, man. I want to keep somebody under 110 or 100, you know, for night right now. I take 115 shit, you know. But yeah, I want to see them shot power, you know, to keep them under a little bit like that, man, and make it easier. I think when they defense is playing good, their offense is even better. You know what I mean? You know, because the other team on the other side, they struggling to play good offense, so that makes their defense kind of weak. And I noticed that when we did that against the Milwaukee Bucks, who were the other high echelon team we beat before we lost Chicago. We gave them the bit as well, but our defense, Philly, our defense came to play. You know what I mean? And when they came to play, they frustrated them guys out there, and their offense wasn't popping. So I think we just need to do the same thing tonight. And you know, and I think we do that. We come out of there with a W, man, for sure. But I'm excited about it, ladies and gentlemen. We soon to have a winning streak sooner or later. But right now, I love to win tonight and tomorrow. At D-Ross, we win tonight and tomorrow. At least we have 3 in a row. And I think it'll be important that Knicks can get off this homestand 8-6 so far, and seek some wins out there. Because like I said, Wednesday, we got a tough schedule coming up, ladies and gentlemen. And I think it's going to be pretty monstrous when we do go out there. So just to give you an idea of what's going on, I'll do that right quick. We get back at it after this game against the excuse me, where we at, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, after the game against the Wizards on the tomorrow, we got the Phoenix Suns. Then we go out to the Jazz.
Oh, this is coming up now.
Yeah, then we got the Nuggets. Then we got the Dallas Mavericks. We got the Hornets. Then we go back home. So we got literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games on the road. 3, 4 of them is 1, 2, 3, 4 of them against West Coast teams, and they all good teams. Utah Jazz, they might not be where they might be for the wins and losses, but they got a lot of talent down there. You know, so that's going to be a game we got to go in that high altitude in Utah, not, you know, up almost like a Denver and Utah, and try to get it popping in Phoenix. Ladies and gentlemen, they all late games except for Saturday the 23rd against the Jazz at the 5 o'clock game. But the good thing about it, we play tomorrow, and then we off Tuesday, we play Wednesday. But after Wednesday, we don't play the Saturday. So after we play the Phoenix Suns, ladies and gentlemen, we don't play another game until that Saturday. That's probably going to be so big for the Knicks to be able to get some rest within that time frame from that schedule anyway. I don't know if we got anything to do with that tournament thing I see. But then after that, they play that Saturday and then that Monday. Then they head on. Then they head to Dallas, and then, you know, they go to the Hornets the day after Thanksgiving, and then they head on back to the Garden, you know, and then they got a 1, 2, 3, 4-game homestand when they get back, you know. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking for these guys to go in there and get these next 2, though. I think it'd be important we get the next 2, and then that way, like I said, get us at 8-6. And then so when we do go out on that West Coast trip, hopefully we can go out there and win more than we lose or split some. Then when we come back, we still should come back, you know, 500 or better. So I'm really looking forward to the Knicks winning these. Hopefully, can win this game tonight and tomorrow. Shot Powell. Hey, Knicks 100. I don't know what he got in his blood, but he always dropping 40 on the Knicks, man. He is, man, all the time. That he kept 41 last year, 41 this time, 43. He just a bucket getter, man. I think because Jalen Brunson is not one of them on point defense guards who got size, who can kind of keep Cam Thomas down. So that matchup is almost like going against each other, except for I think Jalen Brunson got a deeper bag inside the paint. But they both short in stature, man, and he just gets buckets. You know what I mean? But tonight I hope the defense switch up on Nick 100. Hope they throw multiple guys at him. You know, and slow him and try to run him down a little bit, because that dude got energy and he's a bucket, man. So I'm not even mad at the man, young man. He got talent, man. And his jump shot is ridiculous coming off the bounce. He hitting that shit off the bounce like it ain't nothing. So give him his flowers for being who that. But hope tonight we shut him down, Shot Powers, and we give him a different look tonight, or multiple looks tonight, and then try to disrupt his game a little bit.
That's exactly the ticket right there. Give him multiple looks. You know what I mean? Change up the defender against him so he doesn't feel like he's comfortable. One time it'd be Josh Hart, one time Mikal, one time OG. Just keep throwing guys at him. Throw Brunson at him too. I mean, so that's what I think. For me, the major thing is to hold him down, make his percentage a little bit worse than it was the last game, and put some pressure on him on the perimeter. And I mean, and that's what I want to see tonight from the Knicks. Different defensive patterns at him, different guys at different times playing him. If you go to double teaming him with a Josh Hart or OG or a Josh Hart and a Mikal, and I mean, throw his game off out of whack a little bit. Don't let him see some of the same shots that he shot in the last game that he just had, and that's pretty much what I want to see. Offensively, I think I want to see another game from Mikal. I want to see what Mikal can do again tonight. I'm gonna run Mikal in the whole of this whole month because I want him. I mean, I don't want to say I want him to prove anything because he ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. He getting $26 million, you know what I mean? But for the naysayers that saying that this guy, it was a bad trade, I don't understand how they saying that. 20-something points the last couple of games, and he's filling up the stat sheet, and he's starting to rebound the basketball. Every game is getting better with rebounding the basketball. Every game he has some type of defensive prowess. Every game he's getting an extra block or something like that. So he's filling up the stat sheet, and that's what we need to see from him. And I can't wait till we start that 3-point shot from the corner, which is like his bread and butter 3-point shot. I think he's shooting that shot from the corners 40, 44, 45% or something like that from those corners. So that's what I want to see him do more often and start knocking them down more frequent.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a bucket getter, man. I mean, that mid-range midi game he got is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, that 3-point shot ridiculous. I mean, he's a defender. I mean, it takes time, and then here's another thing too. We all got to keep in mind. It's just that not only he playing with a bunch of guys who can get buckets too. You know what I mean? So we know that this is Jalen Brunson, and I got to say Jalen Brunson and Cat now. But then I think Mikal comes in after that, and I like the way OG playing. I mean, I like the way all these guys playing. Like I said, I think it's just not showing up in the win column because of the defense. I don't think that's all it is to me. I don't really think it's nothing else. And I think when I showed a 4, that's why our net rating is 4 or 3 now, and our defense rating is 21. That's the whole scenario with the Knicks. Why they 6-6. I think Mikal, as he continue to get more comfortable with knowing what night he going to be popping or what night this guy going to be popping. It's just like a sacrifice thing, like if Cat got it going and Jalen Brunson got it going, then you guys need to do something on the other side of the ball. Because them the two dudes tonight. And if it's Anunoby and Mikal popping, then you know what? Jalen Brunson, you and Cat need to do something on the other side of the ball. So, it's got to be by committee, and whoever got the hot hand that night, you go with that dude. And in the last so many games, my man Carl Anthony Towns had the hot hand, and the Knicks been going to him. Last night Brunson had the hot hand. So I think with my man coming back tonight, I don't expect Mikal to have a big night because now Carl Anthony Towns will be back in the mix tonight. So some of them touches might be kind of limited, but long as he keeps staying aggressive and playing hard, you can't ask for too much, man. I mean, these guys, he's not who he is for a reason, Shot Powers. You know what I mean? This cat is not a college champion, finals appearance with them guys over there. They gave him a bag because he got talent. You know what I mean? So, I don't want to base his first 12 games with the Knicks as it was a mistake. That's ridiculous to do. I really think that's crazy. You know what I mean? You just have to kind of deal with, what comes with having a talented team like this here, man. And I think it's all about being patient with what we got and let these cats just have time to gel. And I think they starting to get there. And we'll take it from there. Real quick for nostalgic, here go the injury report right here. I'll let you see that from the NBA perspective. On their joint, they got Preston Achua out. McBride game time decision, but somebody in the chat said he's out. They got McCullough out, Robinson out, and game time decision Carl Anthony Towns. But somebody in the chat also said, I can't recall who it is. It's probably saying somebody. But one of our fam up in the chat said that he is playing tonight. And I think Fabian said per Ian Begley, something else was popping off too. So, but anyway, nostalgia. That's the injury report from NBA, and we'll take it from there, man, and see how it goes. But I think Carl Anthony Towns play tonight. It's all good. You know what I mean? I think he'd be ready to go tonight. But I think it was more than a rest day to put some ice on that joint, shot power, let it calm down a little bit. And because if he wasn't able to go, the Knicks wouldn't put him in there. You're not wasting, you're not jeopardizing that much money just because you think you need to win. Nah, you don't do that. You know what I mean? If he can't go, he can't go, and then you keep him out. But if he can go, he say he can go, and these guys like to play basketball. Then let's get it popping. Because he's been playing some damn good basketball for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to my man, Karl Anthony Towns, man. He's been really in his bag for the Knicks. But I know a lot of people want to get into this subject. Let's talk about it right quick. Can Tibbs find hot minutes, Shy Powers? It's gonna be tough to do. But he just got to keep doing what he's doing. Like Deuce and Broad told him when he was on the floor that night. Take advantage of these minutes. You know what I mean? Shine when you get the opportunity. And I think Hawk still got some things to work on a little bit from knowing the NBA. But you can see what he has, though. I think you can see what he had, his capability. The Knicks organization big on this kid. You know what I mean? So I like his game. He makes me think. He makes me think of Julius Randle. Really do. But so far, maybe without the shooting bag. You know what I mean? And all that stuff. But, he might not be optimally gifted like Julius Randle, but he got a power game like Julius Randle. You know what I mean? They both around 6'8", 6'9", whatever, kind of strong up top. You know what I mean? And they play with ferocity. You know what I mean? And so I think Hawk had a good outing, man. So we'll see how it goes. But I don't see too much change in shot power with Tibbs and everything right now. But we'll see how it goes, man. Because if my man come back tonight, he might not even see the floor. I mean, unless Jericho Sims don't have a good game. So, we'll see how it goes from there. But I like Hawk, man. I like it. I think he got a bag bigger than people give him credit for. And I think he doesn't have enough time to put it on display. And I think once he finally get that burn, him, Daddy A, all of them. You know what I mean? What I mean by that, Nick 100, is just his ferocity, not his game for his skill set. I'm talking about Lord Julius Randle. I'm talking about his power game, the way he go hard. I think him and Julius Randle got a toughness about going to the basket like that, and the Hawk trying to get there. But I'm not even comparing him to Julius Randle when it comes to skill. I just think that his physicality, I compare with Randle. That's it. I just want to make sure that's understood. I'm not saying he got a game like Julius Randle, but he go hard to the bucket. Man, he go hard there. So salute to him anyway. But yeah, man, it's gonna be on, and I think the guy gonna have an opportunity. Shot power. What you think about this guy? Knowing that Sims is there, Preston Achua, Mitchell Robinson, Cat. Where do you see this cat even being able to do this thing if all these guys get healthy?
Yeah, I mean, it was pleasant to see him out there for 30 minutes. And he got out there, and the one great thing that he did, I mean, he did put the ball in the basket. I think he didn't have many points, 6 points or something like that. And he didn't have many points. He did have a ferocious slam. And, and he had another off the basket lay-in floater that I can remember off the top of my head, and the free throws. Tibbs left him in for a reason. I don't know what the reason was. He was out there. He didn't grab many rebounds, but he was aggressive. He was aggressive. I mean, he was stepping up and doing things that you want to see your big man doing. But still, to me, for now, and like you said, if Cat's back tonight, he may not get to see more minutes than Jericho Sims tonight. Jericho Sims is Tom Thibodeau's go-to guy. And as well as I like the slams that I've seen from Hawk Party and the 4 block shots, which was humongous. He had like 4 block shots. That's what really made him shine. Jericho Sims, 18 minutes, 18 minutes, he had 7 rebounds. You know what I mean? That's a lot. 18 minutes and he got 7 rebounds. So if hypothetically, if you double those minutes, you're going to get almost 15 rebounds from this guy, hypothetically. Mm-hmm. I mean, so I think Tom Thibodeau still will rock with what Sims is going to do. And if we see any lack in Sims, or Sims gets some type of early fouls or something like that, we may see Hulk Party get back in there. You know what I would like to see, though? They're not playing Matt Ryan the way I think they should play him. And what I would like to see, not saying that this will happen, but if you're going to play Matt Ryan until Shamroff come back, I would like to see Fopak. I like to see Patty A get those minutes instead of Matt Ryan. I mean, Me, I think I would like to see him get a little bit more minutes than Matt Ryan. If you're going to be playing Matt Ryan, and soon as Sham will come back, Matt Ryan's going to go to the G League and all that other stuff, however that thing works out and all that stuff. Me as a fan, I would like to see Four in there. He is 6'7", 6'8". He sure looks like he can shoot the 3-point shot. He's very aggressive on the defense. If we're going to play Matt Ryan, and if it was for me for seeing what I've seen out there with Matt Ryan, and he may be a little nervous. He may still have butterflies going out there because he knows he's not going to be here long, and he he wants to get the right shots up. He wants to do the right things. He want to try to make sure that he makes the shots and all this other stuff that he would do. Me as a fan, I think I would prefer to see Fopak out there instead of Matt Ryan, at least to see what he could do for the next couple of games, at least the next 2 games. If we're going to play Matt Ryan, I would rather see the minutes that Matt Ryan get to go to Fopak.
I agree with you, man. I like the daddy game when he was in summer league. I think I told you, I like this kid game, man. He's an aggressive dude. He got a skill set to him. And like I said, it takes time to learn an NBA. But from what I see, I think he'd be playing in the NBA for a while. You know what I mean? He got NBA skill. And the cat is young too. So, I'm happy about these guys. I'm happy about Haka Purdy. I'm happy about Daddy A and Tyler Kohler and them. That's the Knicks' future if they don't trade them. You know what I mean? These guys are going to be some of the future guys in New York, man. And if they get to stay off 4 years or whatever, and they keep developing under these guys that's in front of them, they just going to get better. Can you imagine going up against Mikal Bridges in practice all the time? Can you imagine going up against Anunoby in practice? Only thing Tyler Kohler them do is get better. He got to go up against Jalen Brunson every day in practice. Next year they're going to have a good thing going on. I like these young guys, man. I think, you know what? They just got to wait their turn. You know what I mean? But when the opportunity knocks, you go in there like Hawk Purdy did the other night, and you shine. When it's the NBA, somebody always going down or somebody might be in a slump. And, you got to make sure that you always ready to go up on that court when their number is called. You never know when it's going to be called. But when it is called, you got to be ready to go up in there and perform because that's what you get paid for. Whether you're on a bench or anything else. And I think, they got them guys, they go in there and play hard. They do that. But listen, let me bring brother Jay Chosen in the building. Jay, what's good, my man? Salute to you as well. What's poppin', my bro?
Salute. What's good?
What's good, my man? What's going on with you?
Chilling. You're gonna be able to hear me much better. I stayed my ass indoors tonight.
That's what it do. That's you got to be able to get a little air every now and then. But what's good though, my man?
Yeah,
Talk to me about
man. Yeah, listen, man. I love to be on, support, all that stuff. Look, man. Sims, I'm listening to it. You see what I wrote there? I definitely, I want to see I want to see him play a lot more than he's playing. Okay, right now. I don't know if we would have ever seen Hartenstein. I'm going to go this to every time. I don't know if iHeart becomes the iHeart of New York unless we needed iHeart to be in the lineup as much as we needed him. A dog was let out of a cage that no one knew was a dog. I mean, I followed him. I always liked his game, but he really became one of the hearts, right? Mm-hmm. So we're looking for that right now. In my estimate, if the way I feel is we are looking for our next dog in the fight. We know who are the players, right? We know who are the regular players. We know who's the captain. We know. Well, we're hoping more from Bridges. We see what OG is doing. Towns is an incredibly talented offensive player. Now we need to find that go get it at the rim. Not afraid to mix it up. I'm not saying like Hart to me played a lot like A. Mason. He would mix it up. He would be able to put it back. He would pass it back out. The only thing is that Mason had more of a dribble. You know what I mean? He was strong. He was able to play. He was big. And then I'm not worried about the guard. Like, the guard situation doesn't bother me so much because now you got Brunson, you got Hart who could dribble it up. You got all that stuff doesn't bother me. Shots doesn't bother me. Scoring is not our problem.
Not at all.
At all. It's not our problem. You know what? Right now is your opportunity to find the big guy who is going to be more or less your iHeart, you know, right? So now I would love to, look, I said this the other day with Ron. I think I said it with you. I'm gonna say it now. Huckaporty, 6'11", 250. I would like to see a lot more out of him. I agree. Right, what it's saying right here, East Blue Drew just said, I would like to see Bacoma and Huckaporty play a lot. Sims is really, to me, a lot like, if he could learn how to block and rim protect, he could be like Mitch, not really scoring, not at all, but blocking and putting his body in. But it's hard for me. You're right, Shah. He did get those rebounds. But you know what we found out on the end? Definitely R.I.P. Mason. I met A. Mason. It was one of the. Even my father said, "Damn, he was a big boy." And my father, we got back there. But look, let me. What I was trying to say is, on the NBA, and this is for everybody. On the NBA.com, you could go to the stat line. And the stat line, they come out, the numbers are black and they're blue. On the blue ones, you could press the blue, and the blue will show you the videos of each one of whatever that stat is, each play. Go check out the Sims 7 rebounds. 4 of them, you could have got them. I could have got them. Devon could have got them. My niece, my nephew, you understand the point. All right. So, you know, there was a guy back in the days who I think a lot of people in New York love. Yeah, I everything he's saying, I agree with. You look at a rebounder. Let's take Zach Randolph, right? Zach Randolph, unbelievable rebounder. One of the tallest men I've seen in my life that didn't dunk, right? He was but he knew where the ball was going. That was a good rebounder. He would look at the angle, trajectory. It just seemed like he could find the ball.
Like Josh Hart.
You know, yeah. Sims had 4 years of doing this stuff. We're early in the season. I really believe with the first 20 games is right now, without Towns being here, put the kids in. And, of course, we need to beat the brakes out of New Jersey. Yes, at New Jersey. Yes, I did. We need to beat the brakes out of Jersey. Because they're not in our league, and they shouldn't be. We shouldn't be that close. We shouldn't need a last second. You know what I mean? So my word here is some Bacome, some Ariel, little Tyler. I'd like to see that tonight. I really would like to see that tonight. You know, and they only got one really dynamic player on their other team. If they could shut him down, we should beat the brakes off of them.
Yeah, real talk. You know what's interesting for me, Shaw?
Anybody know anything about Towns? Have you heard anything?
He's playing. You know what's interesting to me? The reason why I think they need to play Bacone, Shaw Powers, Daddy A, because that position is needed. You know, they really need that his position. Like they got enough. Like I can understand why Coley don't get a burn. You got Campaign, you got McBride, you got Brunson. Yeah. And I understand why Haka Purdy can't get a lot of minutes because you got Cat, you got Sims. When Mitchell Robinson come back, I get it. But that 3 spot though, they should loosen that. They should let that boy get loose, Shot Power, because it only going to help him down the line with that experience playing right now so early. He get accustomed to the NBA game. He got a good game, man. I love his game. I liked it back, like I said, in the summer league. I like it now. He got a bag, man, and I think they gotta unleash him. So I'm hoping Tibbs give him some burn at the 3 because I think that's a position that even if everybody come back, that's one position that somebody got a chance to steal in New York. Shot Powers. But if you got Shamit, McBride, them at the 2,
we got enough guards.
You got enough guards, but that 3 spot.
I'm saying that's one of the major reasons for me watching Matt Ryan out there right now, knowing what the scheme is. We all know what the scheme is, that Matt Ryan's holding this place for Shamit to find out if he's going to get this operation or not. If it was me right now, Patty 4 Pop, he is 6'7", 6'8". He's young. He can shoot the jump shot. He's aggressive on defense. I would try to play him a little bit more than Matt Ryan, knowing that Matt Ryan is only holding a spot just in case. And maybe that could be like the dog that we're looking to release out of that cage because he's going to be hungry. He's 18. He's going to want to learn. And like you said, Divine, he's playing up against OG Ananobis and the Mikal Bridges, who better to learn up under than these guys offensively and defensively in the league. You know what I mean? These guys on our team can really groom this young man into be one of the best.
Yeah, let me hey, Steve.
I couldn't agree more.
Hey, Steve, that's a good question. Steve said, how much better do you think Hulk would be after 300 minutes of experience in the games? Would Sims be any better with that much more game experience? And that's a good question, Steve. I mean, and that's something that you can see. What's interesting to me is this here. They both do things different. I'm not trying to shit on Jericho Sims. You know what I mean? Because, they do things different. But I think Hulk's energy is amazing to me. His energy, his tenacity. I get Simmons laid back, but I'm not hating on Simmons, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not hating on Knicks player. I'm just trying to point out the differences in these two players. Hulk or Purdy or Ariel plays with a little bit more tenacity. He go hard. His energy is there. He got quick feet. I mean, Simmons do the damn thing too. Simmons get out there by the 3-point line and guard dudes out there too. But I think he just don't have. I don't think he's gonna have a bag that Ariel would have. Because if Ariel get the same amount of years that Jericho Sims is having, which was still
he may be a different player. I get that.
Different, you know what I mean? So, and there's no knock on Sims at all, but remember, Sims been injured the last couple of years, shoulder injury, this and that.
His finger.
But this is the time for him. Only one person I could say I seen him make a leap like that I thought that went from I had doubts about to full blossoming is Deuce McBride. When Deuce McBride first in his rookie year, not Westchester Deuce McBride, I didn't want him to be a Frank Ntilikina only shooting jump shot. Year by year, you see Deuce McBride starting to get to the paint. He started developing his mid-range. Then he got more consistent with his 3-point shot. He started growing his game. And I just want to see the young players like that. But I'll tell you one thing, I got to give Daddy A this credit. I think his energy will be more than Kevin Knox's game.
Oh, no question in that.
No question.
Kevin Knox
No, hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. Kevin Knox was a bucket on offense.
Yes.
But what kept him out of New York was his defense.
That's a fact.
I'm saying is Daddy puts more effort in on the defense. That's why I think he'll be a Knick for a while. Because he puts more effort in on the defense.
We talking this good stuff. We gotta get ready to close it out. It's already passed.
It's already passed. Well, Dick, give me y'all last words, ladies and gentlemen. We can go get into the game. I don't know what is late as well, but we had some good conversation. So I'll start off with Jay Cho to give me a last word. I hit Shop. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, I'm sorry I jumped on late. I was like, damn, oh my God, I forgot. Okay, listen. I like everything that you just said. We definitely have to get a good 3-4 backup, like big time. And if you remember the old Rockets team that beat us, they had a 3-4-5 that all of them are 7 feet. So not only can our 4 backup be Dadier, right? But it could also be Hakaporti. They both can get that, right? So if he can't get any burn playing behind Mitch and playing behind Towns, then he could play in the 4 position too, because there is no height requirement to playing good defense. That's what I want to say. Thank you for letting me shine with you always, King.
Always, Jay Choda, my brother. You already know. Shot power, holla at your boy.
Control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit your free throws, shoot over 30% from the 3-point land. I got the Knicks having a big win tonight with Cat being back on the court. Let's go 122 to 106. 122-106.
I think it's going to be up in that area too. I think our offense has always been on point this year. I think our defense come out and trying to set a tone the way they need to play the rest of the year. Until we get the big guy back who's so important to us, like Mitchell Robinson and Chua. But for us tonight, just go out there and play hard for 48 minutes, cross T's, dot I's, get up in these dudes' grill. Make sure you throw the hammer at my man Cam Thomas, throw different looks at him, my man Mikael Bridges, OG, throw all these different looks at this guy and try to slow him down, and then I think everything else will take care of itself. So I'm gonna go out on the limb tonight. Say Knicks gonna go. I'm gonna go 120 to 110. Knicks come out, they get an 8, they get 7 to get to 7-6. Get ready to play tomorrow night. We'll be back in tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. The pregame show Monday night against the Washington Wizards. We'll be right here, same real time, same real channel. We ain't going nowhere. We in the building. But until then, salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe for your leave out, man. And y'all just keep following it, brother. Keep supporting the show. We appreciate y'all. Y'all already know, man, how much we appreciate you guys coming in here without the chat. This ain't nothing. It ain't really nothing popping off for me. Knicks Real Talk. This is what it's about. You guys up in there, man, keeping us up in y'all thoughts every time we come on and handle our business. Shaw Powers, Jay Shows, my brother.
You're ready.
Y'all on the other side, man. Peace.
Peace.
Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you one.
In a black Silverado, pushing a throttle, wanna kill a model. Time to get the petrol, cause next stop at the metro. We in the city where Knicks play that b-ball that's real gritty. With the attitude and she, we strutting past the food truck, keeping it $1.50. That's me and SP in front of MSG, posted up like a big down on the block. We go hard like a point guard with the rock. That's KRT, as you see, we be well represented. We on that Knicks ship, you can smell it, but please don't step in it. We up in the garden, Knicks about to open up a can of whoop ass. The burner cooking with gas, big cat in the alley digging through your team trash. It's the pregame show, we streaming live in a few. We steaming like a hot pot of brew, cause you know it's the game preview. We about to hit you with the recap and here's what's on tap. Guys in the starting file on the injury report, key matchups and all of that. Let's go to all my fam up in the chat. We're interacting with your mans and them. It's the brand in front of the camera then, so picture that. Knicks Real Talk, keeping you up to speed, leading up the tip-off. Indeed, you know we getting this big shit off up in the law. It is the OG, older than Ananobi, who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low, we be on your Fire TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip.